But guys, the real question is, will the Buffalo Bills be able to rebound from this AFC Championship game loss? Since 2017, only 2 losers of the AFC Championship game have returned to the championship game the following season. In 2020, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Tennessee Titans after losing to the New England Patriots in 2019. And oh, by the way, the Chiefs did it again in 2023 after beating the Bengals and when they lost in 2022 to the Cincinnati Bengals. So the only team to repeat since 2017 to the AFC Championship game after losing it have been the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me repeat that. The only repeat games since the Cincinnati Bengals in 2022 and 2023 have been the Ravens versus Patriots in 2012 and 2013. So with that being said, if this game wants to be a rematch, they are kind of breaking history, right? So guys, can the Buffalo Bills rebound and make it to the AFC Championship game next season again in the 2025 NFL season? It's going to take some work. It is going to take some work, not because of the Kansas City Chiefs, not because of the rest, because, guys, the AFC is pretty loaded in general. From top to bottom, the AFC has a lot of up-and-comers. Whether you want to admit it or not, I don't, but the Denver Broncos are up-and-coming. The Chargers are up-and-coming. I'm low-key kind of worried about the Raiders. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Raiders are done. But you still got the Ravens. You still got the Steelers. Hell, you still got the Bengals. Let's not forget about them. You still got the Steelers. Guys, from 1 through about 10 or 11, the AFC is pretty freaking loaded. It's pretty loaded. And on top of that, the Buffalo Bills got some pretty big free agencies or some free agents that they'll need to address as well. Amari Cooper being one of them. We talked about Amari Cooper a little bit earlier. DeMar Hamlin, he's a free agent. Mac Hollins, he was huge in that playoff game. Hell, he's been huge for the Buffalo Bills all season long. Signed that 1-year prove-it deal. He has proved it. Ty Johnson, he's a free agent. Jordan Phillips, I believe Alpha Rob said that Buffalo Bills defense needs to be reworked. Jordan Phillips, do you let him walk or do you bring him in? Guys, there's some big holes to fill in the Buffalo Bills team. As they're still built to win, they still got James Cook. They still got Shakir and Coleman, and that defense is still pretty good, right? The offensive line is pretty damn good. Still got Josh Allen. But can they rebound and make to the AFC Championship game next season? I'm going to say no. I am going to say no because this heartbreaking loss is huge. When you lose in a championship game, the next season, that offseason sucks. You have that sour taste in your mouth. You wake up and like, man, do I really want to go to work? Do I really want to go lift? Do I really want to go run? It sucks. It sucks. That's why so many Super Bowl losers don't even make it into the playoffs the next season. You got all the way through there. You've gone through 22 weeks of the NFL season just to lose? Like, damn, that sucks. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have the capability or the team or the coaching or anything. I'm not trying to discredit the Buffalo Bills at all. But I'm saying it's going to be tough. And that's why I'm saying no. Because you have the Ravens, you have the Steelers, you have the Bengals, you have the Kansas City Chiefs, you have the Broncos, you have the Chargers, you even have the Browns. Let's not forget that the Browns just made the playoffs last season. Now, the whole quarterback situation is kind of weird, but if they get out of that $92 million contract that they're stuck into, slow it down. It's tough. The AFC is loaded, and I saw somebody say it best here that the AFC is greater than the NFC. That was on Factor Crap on Friday. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. RPG Production says, Roger Miller, that's iconic because the Chiefs would be losers if they wasn't for the refs. Mr. Angalo says the 4th and 1 complaint is voided when you consider most of the obvious face masks would have been an easy field goal at the minimum for the Chiefs, if not a touchdown. Correct. WBN says nothing will ever top Michael Jackson's performance. I'm not old enough to watch remember Michael Jackson's performance, by the way. Alpha Rob says a lot of players on defense isn't going to be there. So Alpha Rob is saying they will be back to the AFC Championship game because they're going to re-amp that defense. Jordan Phillips is probably going to be gone, and their other players on that defense are going to be gone, says Alpha Rob. And they're going to re-amp it, and they're going to try to steal Spags. John says, same channel next year. So John is saying Chiefs, Buffalo Bills next season. And honestly, John, I don't know if the Kansas City Chiefs will have anything in the gas tank to get past the wild card round next season, right? In Patrick Mahomes' 7-year NFL career, he has played a full extra season in just playoff games. They're tired. They're wore out. We will see. We'll see. Thor says the Bills need a new receiver and a tight end. I actually kind of like the receiving core. Rest in peace to both of those legends. Not wrong. Jalen Hurts is actually a dog, but nobody's ready for that conversation. We're going to be talking about that conversation coming up here of that door. Actually, we're getting close to 2-hour time limit, so we have to talk about that tomorrow. Sorry to all you Eagles fans that are here, but tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. We'll talk about it. Talk about the Eagles and Commanders. Thor says, I can't wait for the Cards to improve next season. As a Cards fan, just need to get a quarterback like Josh Allen. Thor, I'm actually kind of impressed what the Cardinals did this season. I had them as a 3-4 win team. I was not expecting them to do what they did. They continue to improve. They could be up in the conversation for Super Bowl yet again. John says, tell us where the delusional old football team owner hurt you. Right here in the heart. Right here in the heart. Justin Alexander says it's not the Kansas City Chiefs, it's the Kansas City Swifts. Yes, because Taylor Swift runs everything. Jesus. Matthew McConaughey is bigger than Taylor Swift is. Von Miller is going to retire. Thor, Von Miller is not going to retire. Von Miller is paying off all of the pregnant women that he keeps beating up, so he will not retire for at least 3 more years. And Alpha Rob says the Bills can beat everyone except for the Kansas City Chiefs. To be determined, right? And Alpha Rob says, I hope Vaughn is gone. He did nothing. Not wrong. Not wrong.